Business English Idioms with Dylan from British English Coach. And this idiom is to cut corners. Here's an example. We believe in providing a quality service. We won't cut corners just to save time or money. So what do you think is the meaning of this idiom? Could it mean option A, to cut corners is to cheat the customer or the client? Option B, to reduce the price of a service or product? Or option C, to do things in a fast or cheap way? Let's look at the example sentence again. We believe in providing a quality service. We won't cut corners just to save time or money. What do you think? Option A, B, or C? And the answer is, if you cut corners, you do things in a fast or a cheap way. Okay? Usually to save time or to save money. It has a negative connotation. Not always, but it generally has a negative connotation. And if you cut corners, it usually means you do so to do something cheaply or quickly, which means the product or the service probably isn't as good in the end. Okay, so let's have a couple of questions. In your place of work, how common is it to cut corners? Okay, I know where in places I've worked, it's very common. It was very common to cut corners in a number of different ways. And does cutting corners always result in a poor quality product or service? I said it has a negative connotation, but maybe if you don't have much of a budget, you don't have much money, and you're pressured for time, it's actually quite an important quality to have to be able to cut corners. Okay, it's probably a very sensible strategy in certain situations. But maybe that's a short-term strategy, not a long-term strategy. So, is this sentence correct? We need to cut some corners if we want to release the product in time for Christmas. Let's hope it doesn't have too much of an impact on our reputation. Correct or incorrect? It's correct. We need to cut some corners if we want to release the product in time for Christmas. Okay, so that was an idiom to cut corners from British English Coach. So I'll see you in the next Business English Idioms video. Bye for now.